Hello, welcome to the session on comparison operators and Boolean data type. Often in programming, we need to compare numbers. Let the problem be filtering students who have cleared an exam or finding the top scorer in an exam. We need to compare numbers, and in this unit we shall learn how to do so. By the end of this unit, you will be able to understand and use the comparison operators. You will also be able to perform logical operations on truth values. The most basic comparison is to check the equality of two numbers, and this is done by using the double equal to symbol. As we can see, the result is either true or false depending upon the numbers. Similarly, the not equal to comparison is done using the exclamation equal to symbol. The next comparison we shall learn is the greater than, and greater than is done using the greater than symbol. Let us compare variables with numbers. Now we shall learn how to do the greater than or equal to comparison. The greater than or equal to comparison is done using the greater than equal to symbol. The next comparison is the less than, and it is done using the less than symbol. And the last of the comparison operators is the less than or equal to, which is done using less than equal to symbol. The result in all of these expressions is either true or false. This can also be assigned to variables as follows. The result of this expression 5 greater than 4 is stored in A, and the data type of this A is bool. Next, we shall learn how to perform logical operations. Now, why do we need these logical operations? We'll get to that very soon. How do we check if a variable is a positive number less than 10? Let us first create a variable which is a positive number and is less than 10. First, we check if the number is positive or not. And then we check if it's less than 10 or not. But in this case, we need both the conditions a greater than 0 and a less than 10 to be true. Or in other words, we need both the conditions to be true. And in these situations, we use the logical AND operation. The AND operator is used to perform a logical AND. As the statement reads, a must be greater than 0 and a must be less than 10, and hence the result is true. Let us try another example. the statement says a must be greater than 5 and a must be less than 10. Although a is less than 10, since a is not greater than 5, the result of this expression is false. Please pause here and solve the following example problems to get a better understanding of the AND operator. I assume you have solved the problems before we proceed further. How do we check if a number does not fall in the range 10 to 20? The number can be less than 10 or it can be greater than 20. In these cases, where we need either one condition to be true or the next condition to be true, we use the logical OR operation. Hence, the correct way to check if a number does not fall in the range 10 and 20 is, as the statement reads, a must either be less than 10 or should be greater than 20. Although a is not greater than 20, since a is less than 10, the result of this expression is true. But if both the conditions are false, such as the result will be a false, because in an OR operation, at least one condition must be true. Please pause here and solve the following example problems to get a better understanding of the OR operator. I assume you have solved the problems before we proceed further. The next operation we shall learn is negation. The NOT operator is used to negate a bool value. As we can see, the NOT operator negates this false to true. Now let us look at expressions that involve more than one logical operator. In this expression, if the AND operation is performed first and then the OR operation, the result will be a true. But if the OR operation is performed first and then the AND operation, the result will be a false. Let us see what happens. It is clear that the AND operation is performed first. In these situations where there are more than one logical operators have precedence, and the operator with more precedence is performed before an operator with lesser precedence, and this precedence can be overridden by using parentheses. As we can see, by using parentheses, we made sure that the OR operation is performed before the AND operation. Please pause here and solve the following example to get a better understanding of operator precedence and the use of parentheses. I assume you have solved the problem before we proceed further. This brings us to the end of the unit. We have learned how to do arithmetic comparisons on numbers. We have learned that the result of any comparison is of the type bool. We have also learned how to do logical operations on truth values. and learned that operator precedence can be overridden by using parentheses. Thank you for watching the video.